I'm talking about Five Women for the Killer as a Vinegar Syndrome release of this film from year 1974 and directed by a cool sounding name guy Stelvio Massi. Yeah, Stelvio Massi is probably mostly known of his work in Italian crime cinema and Italian polizieschi films. But apparently, at least he did one Giallo, which we have here. So, Five Women for Killer. Let's see the slipcover first. Nice looking. Oh my god, I have to hide this because YouTube is going ape shit on my ass. But yeah, we have the slipcover and properly it is yellow, like the Giallo. And this is VS 413 serial number here. Okay, then let's see the packaging. So, oh my god, I have made some sort of scratch to the cover somehow. So we have a reversible sleeve. This is on my front, and then we have the same picture as in the slipcover. But let's keep this original artwork here and let's not try to destroy the cover anymore. Put it like that. Nice. And we have one Blu-ray with extras and of course the film. Okay, in this film there's a killer that hunts pregnant women in the city and the police is investigating, and one of the suspects is this reporter guy that connects to the murder, so that he lost his wife during the labor, and so he thinks, and because of the women are pregnant, so the police suspect that for some reason he has gone haywire in his brain and started to kill some pregnant women. But is he now the killer? So clearly this film again is like very much like this whodunit story, very more so than Four Flies on a Grey Velvet. It's a pure whodunit, and the police get a lot of screen time here. And the police was played by this actor Renato Rossini, who might you remember from, this was the sleazy guy from New York Ripper, which has two of his fingers missing. The same actor there in this film, but in this film he plays the cop. I would say that this is a pretty bland Giallo. The ladies look good, they are gorgeous, and that is a main trope of these Giallo films. Usually the ladies are very, very beautiful in this film, and this is no exception. And the music, I don't remember who did the music in this film, but it was okay, nothing too special. A far cry from great title theme from Four Flies on Grey Velvet. It was okay, but most of the time the Giallos have a very good music, and it was appropriate music, and it was good, but nothing too memorable. And what is the worst thing about the film is it feels like a very dull, and the murder scenes and these thriller scenes, they are not too special. You know, after Dario Argento, you can really respect Argento's craft when he's making these thriller scenes. But I don't say that they were badly. It was by no means it was a badly made film. Just mediocre. And there was some extra gore added later to the killing, but that extra gore was not in this film, but it was added as an extra. The special effects were pretty poor, and you don't miss anything, even though they are not present in this theatrical cut. But you can see them in the extras. Yeah. Overall, I think I would rate this 2 out of 5 stars, film-wise. But the release, let's see the release, and especially the extras, because there were surprisingly large amount of extras, considering that I would say that this is one of these lost giallos, that forgotten giallos that the Vinegar Syndrome is putting out on these box sets, which we will get soon in the topics. But yeah, maybe this was not included in the box set because they managed to get a lot of extras here. My Name is Howard. It included the interview with Renato Rossini, 20 minutes interview, which Renato Rossini, this guy from New York Ripper, talks a little bit about his career and also talks about the films and the directors he has worked on. And I really liked his attitude. He is not shy to say that, yeah, I like to work and I like the money. So clearly he says that, yeah, I made a good money from these films. So yeah, I appreciate that honesty. And he's not saying that like this to be disrespectful for the films he made, and you know, like implicating that, yeah, I didn't care about the film, but he cared about the film, but he also liked to get paid on this film. And did you know that he was a peplum actor, meaning that he was like a beefcake, a bulky guy who played in these Hercules films back in the day. I didn't know that. And the Massi Dodge, an interview with filmmaker Danilo Massi. He's the son of the Stelvio Massi character, and he discusses about his dad's career in film and also how he entered the film business. I really don't know which films Danilo Massi has directed, but I think he probably has done some great films too, like his dad. And then working with Stelvio, a portrait piece of Stelvio Massi with actor Luc Miranda. And this film, this document or interview was Luigi Cozzi, you know, the director and also the shopkeeper of the Dario Argento shop. And he has directed Contamination and also Hercules with Lou Ferrigno films, among many other films. But Luigi Cozzi in this interview discusses about the evolution of Italian giallo cinema in the 70s, and also discusses about his French career, Dario Argento, and also some other directors. Interesting stuff. And last but not least, we have Cinematographers in Arms, a portrait piece of Stelvio Massi with friend and fellow cinematographer and director Roberti Girometti. And also, like you can say that he was a colleague for Stelvio Massi and discusses about the career of Stelvio Massi, especially in the Polizieschi series. So if you are a fan of Italian cinema and giallo and Polizieschi, I think these extras are very interesting for you. And also there was these gore inserts that I mentioned previously. So these gore inserts that were added in the video release of the film back in the day, but for some reason they explain in the text in the front of these effects that they couldn't find the material on film, so they are missing for the film print. And like I said, if you have missed these gore scenes, you haven't really missed anything, but clearly they're like cutting some pig's meat, and it doesn't look that good. Yeah, and the film had Italian and English soundtracks, and also Italian, of course it had also English subtitles. So I will rate the film 2 stars, but the release I will rate it 4 stars. 5 women for the killer. So